Imagine spending over 1 million naira on a solar system only to discover that your refrigerator keeps shutting down, your battery stops working after just 1 year, and your inverter keeps tripping. The surprising part, most of these problems are not caused by poor quality equipment. They happen because people skip the planning stage. So if you are planning to install a solar system in your home, don't buy anything until you have watched this video till the end. In this video, I will show you everything you need to know before installation. We'll cover how to calculate electrical load, how to choose the right solar panel, the best batteries, inverters, charge controllers, cables, circuit breaker, and even the best place to install your solar panel. So let's get started. Number 1. Know your electrical load. This is the most important step. Your solar system should be designed around how much electricity you use, not how much money you have. Start by writing down every appliance you want to power. For example, LED bulb, television, standing fan, refrigerator, laptop, Wi-Fi router, CCTV camera, water pump, and air conditioner. Now check the power rating of each appliance. For example, a TV may use about 100 watts, a standing fan around 70 watts, a refrigerator may use 150 to 300 watts while running, but much more for a few seconds when it starts. Next, multiply the wattage by the numbers of hours you use it every day. For example, 100 watts times 5 hours is equal to 500 watts per hour. Do this for every appliance, then add everything together. That total tells you how much energy your home needs every day. Without this calculation, my brother, my sister, you are simply guessing. Number 2, think about future expansion. Many people build a solar system for today's need only. A few months later, they buy another television. Next year, they install an air conditioner. Suddenly, the inverter becomes overloaded. Always leave room for future expansion. Buying a slightly bigger inverter or adding a little extra solar capacity today is usually much cheaper than replacing your entire system later. Always think ahead. Number 3 on my list, choosing the right solar panels. Not all solar panels are the same. Here are the things you should compare. Power rating. Modern residential solar panel usually range from 450 watts to over 700 watts. Higher wattage means you need fewer panels to produce the same amount of power. Efficiency. More efficient panel produce more electricity from the same sunlight. This is especially important if your roof has limited space. Let's talk about the temperature performance. Solar panels become less efficient when they get hot. Some panels handle heat much better than others. If you live in a hot climate, this specification is very important. Let's talk about quality. Choose panels with strong tempered glasses, corrosion resistant frames, long performance warranties, and a trusted manufacturer. Cheap panels may lose their performance much faster over time. Number 4, check your roof. Before installing anything, ask yourself, can my roof safely carry the weight? Will trees create shade? Will nearby building block sunlight? Can rainwater drain properly? Even a small shadow on one panel can reduce the output of several panels connected together. Install your panels where they receive maximum sunlight through the day. Number 5, panel direction and tilt. Solar panels should face the direction that receives the most sunlight. They should also be installed at the correct tilt angle for your location. Poor positioning means less electricity. Even if you buy expensive panels, installation quality is just as important as equipment quality. Number 6, choosing the right battery. Your battery stores electricity for use at night or during cloudy weather. There are 2 common battery types. Lead acid battery, which they are cheaper but they require more maintenance and usually don't last as long. We'll talk about the lithium battery. Lithium batteries, they cost more at first, but they charge faster, last much longer, are lighter, need very little maintenance, can be discharged deeper without damages. Battery capacity is measured in amp per hour or kilowatts per hour. Choose enough battery storage to power your home during hours without sunlight. Avoid draining your batteries completely every day. Doing that shortens their lifespan. Number 7, choosing the right inverter. The inverter converts DC electricity from your batteries into AC electricity your home uses. Choose an inverter that can handle both continuous power and startup surge power. For example, a refrigerator may use only 200 watts while running, but needs over 1000 watts for a few seconds when it starts. If your inverter can't handle that surge, it may shut down. Also, choose a pure sine wave inverter. It produces cleaner electricity that is much safer for your electronics. Number 8. Choose the right charge controller. The charge controller protects your batteries from overcharging and excessive discharge. There are two main types: PWM and MPPT. PWM controllers are cheaper, but MPPT controllers are much more efficient. They can collect more energy from your solar panel, especially when panel voltage is high or the weather is cooler. For most modern homes, MPPT is usually the best choice. Number 9. Choose the right solar cables. Many people spend a lot of money on expensive solar panels, then buy cheap cables. That's a big mistake. Small or poor quality cables cause voltage drop. That means some of your electricity is lost before it even reaches your battery or inverter. Choose cable size based on current, cable length, system voltage. The longer the cable, the thicker it usually needs to be. Always use UV resistant solar cables outdoor. Number 10. Safety devices. Safety should never be optional. Install DC breakers, AC breakers, power fuses, surge protection, earthing or grounding, lightning protection where necessary. This protects both your equipment and your family. Skipping them may save money today but cost you much more later. 11. Proper wiring. Incorrect wiring can damage expensive equipment. Always connect positive to positive, negative to negative. Make sure every cable connection is tight. Loose connection create heat. It creates resistance waste electricity and can even start a fire. Keep your wiring neat and properly labeled. Future maintenance becomes much easier. Number 12. Let's talk about ventilation. Batteries and inverter produces heat. Too much heat reduces efficiency and shortens their lifespan. Install them in a cool, dry and well ventilated place. Avoid direct sunlight, avoid rain, and leave enough space around them for proper airflow. Number 13. Buy quality equipment. The cheapest solar system is rarely the cheapest in the long run. Good equipment lasts longer, produces more electricity, needs fewer repair. Think of solar as a long-term investment, not just today's purchase. Number 14. Maintenance. Solar systems still need regular maintenance. Clean dust off the panels. Inspect your cables, check your batteries, tighten loose connections, watch for inverter warning messages. Regular maintenance help you find small problems before they become expensive repair. Number 15. Know your sunlight. Not every location receives the same amount of sunshine. Find out the average peak sun hours in your area. This helps you calculate how many panels you need, how much battery storage you will need, whether your roof gets enough sunlight throughout the year. Number 16. Hire a professional installer. Even the best equipment can perform badly if installed incorrectly. A good installer will calculate your electrical load, choose the correct component sizes, use the right cable sizes, install proper protection devices, test the entire system before handing it over. Good installation is often more important than expensive equipment itself. So in my conclusion, installing a solar system isn't just about buying solar panels and batteries. It's about building a complete energy system where every component works together. Start by calculating your electrical load. Choose the right solar panels. Match them with the correct charge controllers. Select the right batteries. Use an inverter that can handle your appliances. Install quality cables. Protect the system with breakers, fuses, and proper grounding. And most importantly, make sure everything is installed correctly. If you follow these steps, your solar system can provide reliable electricity for many years while saving you money on your energy bill. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more practical science and technology videos. My name is Benedict Godswill and you are watching Benedict Godswill TV. Stay tuned.